What's up, everybody? Get my sip of water. Before we get into it, I'm Rickey Jasper the second. I am going to talk about a few different kind of randomized things today. The first thing is waffles. Why? Because I've been eating a lot of waffles lately, as you guys have seen on social media. I'm doing that because I want to build muscle, so I would need to be in a caloric surplus. Does that mean all the foods that I eat are clean right now? No, sometimes I'm like, I just need to get my calories, I need to get my carbs fast. I don't suggest this if you are trying to lean out for summer. Don't sit there and say, well, Rickey still has abs. I'm gonna eat waffles and everything. There's so many other factors that come into play. Let's say I eat 6 waffles, I'm like, you know, my cardio's on point, my intensity level in the gym is on point. The food that I'm eating around those meals are 100% on point as well. So that's kind of what I wanted to address as well. It's also called flexible dieting, if it fits your macros. If you are doing if it fits your macros, there are certain foods that may not be deemed as clean foods that you can fit into your daily plan, like I did the Pop-Tarts, and still stay lean and stay fit and stay sane. So just a little tidbit about that. The second thing I want to talk about is a little bit of an offshoot of certain things, because as business has grown, as the tanks have launched and everything is going really, really well, I am starting to get a little bit more in tune with my purpose and my drive and my desire with how I want to push 413 health and fitness. And with that, I've had more people coming to me about questions, sponsorships, and everything, and advice. The other thing that I do part-time / full-time that I don't push on social media is I registered a company last year called the Jasper Consulting Group, where it's meant to help people find their voice on social media, whether that be writing, whether that be, you know, like, I guess, blogging, video, how to push content, different strategies, techniques, how to be authentic, things of that nature to help them get whatever purpose or vision they have to get off the ground. And so I received a lot of questions about that, and so I wanted to address the overarching issue that I see happen. And the question is, like, how do I get my purpose and my vision off the ground? And I think it's such an interesting thing, because that's when I first started 413 Health and Fitness, and you know, the companies before 413 Health and Fitness that were started, that was the same thing. Like, how do I get somebody to care about what I'm doing? What you have to do is you have to care about it first, like your life depends on it. People will fall off when you start to streamline a certain message, because, like, for me, it's fitness, it's personal development, it's figuring stuff out, it's being transparent about like the things I'm struggling with and just kind of putting it all out there. I streamline that. So there's people who are like, wow, that's all Rickey talks about. I don't deal with Rickey anymore. I don't want to, because they don't like it, because they don't want that. And there's people who like follow me and you know, and following increases because they're like, that's one of the people that I want to follow. So you have to streamline the thing that you are passionate about and go at that 100%. You have to be your biggest fan. I have people that, you know, DM me and they're like, hey man, can I get a shout out because I like fitness and I'm trying to do such and such. And I'll go to their page and I'm like, in no offense to them, very lackluster fitness content. Their brand is not where, you know, it needs to be from like a professionalism standpoint. It's like they don't care about the quality of their content, and they aren't even pushing or being their biggest fan first. So instead of saying, hey, can you help me get to a certain place and a certain quality level, they're saying, hey, can you just shout me out where I'm at? It's like you're missing out on so much knowledge. There are people who DM me being like, hey, Rickey, I have this question, and I'll DM them right back and say, hey, what's your number? What's a good time to call? And I will call them, and I'll be on the phone for an hour and a half, 2 hours with people, just because I'm trying to help them out, because they care about their brand. They care about what they're putting out there. They don't care about a shout out or superficial things. And in reality, sometimes these shout outs don't work. If somebody goes to my page, they're going to my page to see certain content that I put out. If I shout out somebody else, they might go to it, but they're like, that's not really what I went to his page for. Just like I go to certain people's pages for what they put out, not for other people. So, but when you focus on quality, when you focus on purpose behind what you're doing, and you push that like your life depends on it, everything will increase. Like, I push 413 Health and Fitness like my life depends on it, because I know that means the quality is going to be on point. I know that the message is going to be on point. That's going to keep me in check from a personal and accountability standpoint to not screw up outside of, you know, what's on camera and stuff like that, because it makes me be a better person. It makes me be, you know, a more faithful person, because I'm like, if I want to lead by example, and this, like, my life depends on it, then everything has to go in line. Third thing, well, second thing in this topic is figuring it out. So there's this I don't know what it is. There's this urge for people to want the answer to come so easy. Like they won't do the research. They'll be like, hey, tell me the answer. And it's like, man, when I'm going through my daily, thing, so I have a daily to-do list. I'm pulling it up right here. So first thing is I have the 3 things I'm grateful for, and then I break my daily plan up into different revenue streams that I have, and I just execute on each revenue stream, like an hour doing this, hour doing that, and then that's how I knock out my day. And there's some things on there that I don't necessarily know how to do, but I know they have to get done. So instead of just like trying to call somebody up and like waiting for them to tell me, I figure it out. And if I can motivate you to do anything, is just figure things out for yourself. There's this thing called YouTube, which you're watching this on now, that has tutorials about how to do anything. You can Google and you can YouTube everything, and you can go step by step and you can learn it. If you care about something, you will take the time and the effort to learn it. There's so many things that go into 413 health and fitness that people don't see that I had to learn. Email marketing, web development, apparel, Instagram, YouTube, like there's so much other stuff. And then that's just from like working in the business, like, getting the requisite education, nutrition, fitness certifications, doing all of that type of stuff, had to go into pushing 3 products: full online training, apparel, and training programs. But there's so much stuff that I look myself in the mirror some days and I'm like, you gotta figure it out, kids. So with anything that you're trying to push and any message that you're trying to just get out there, make sure that you're doing it like your life depends on it, and that you are taking the steps to figure things out, because people aren't gonna give you the answer. And when you actually figure it out, the quality of your content's gonna shine through. When it shows that you care, it's gonna shine through. Like, and I'll pull this up, and I don't care, I'm repping it to the death. So this is a 413 health and fitness tank. Quality on point. Stitching, and I made sure that the logo was a 413 health and fitness logo, because I was like, when somebody gets this, I want them to be like, wow, there's quality put behind it, there's thought. Like 413 health and fitness, and Rickey as a person, like I know that he gives his best effort. So I know when I have a conversation with him via call, whatever, that there's something about him that's gonna be authentic, that's gonna be pure, that's gonna be like, whatever. And he's just gonna be like straight up about everything. So that's a point that you have to get to mentally, that anything that you put out there, you figured it out, that you stand by, that you know exactly what's going on, because that's gonna shine through. So I hope this rant helped you out, because I really wanna get you guys to a place where you feel comfortable with the things that you're putting out, that you feel that you can accomplish whatever you're trying to accomplish, but just understand sometimes it takes a little bit of effort. Oh, 413 Health and Fitness Tanks. If you want one, the link will be in the description of this video, and also same thing with the 30-day summer shred program. People are getting it, people are loving it. I hope you guys pick it up. I'm done for this video. I ranted enough. I'm gonna go eat. Have a great day. I'll see you guys.